Alrighty. I think we're good. Looks good. Looks good. Yeehaw. Let's see if my computer will work today. All right. Cajun Craps here early. Says it's going to be fun. Well, I hope so. I do. Give me a second here. We'll have time for everybody to join in here in a minute. John over at Pro Craps is sending me a camera, and I'm buying a new laptop this weekend, and I'll be set to be a little bit more geeky, a little bit more geeky with my shows. So that'll happen here pretty soon. I think once I get all that new stuff set up, then I'll be able to go on his gaming TV network. And then, you know, when the schedule comes, how he puts it up there, then I'll be on there, I think. So that's a good thing. But nonetheless, let's just go ahead and get started. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ken Knows Gambling, and it's another Thursday live. I know the NFL is going on, and, you know, when I set Thursdays as the schedule, you know, I never even thought about the NFL Thursday night football. And so, you know, that's going to screw me through football season a little bit, and I get it. But anybody that joins me tonight, thank you very much. I appreciate you, you know, stopping by. All right. I got to say this one more time. This new show is called Paycheck or Bust. But it's probably, a lot of people have been confused. They used to see me, dude, stuff the envelope. This is not a stuff the envelope where I set a goal for myself, and if I get close, man, I call it a night, stuff the envelopes, and get off the table. I'm not doing that. I'm going to set a win goal for myself, and then I'm either going to win that goal or I'm going to bust it trying. And here's why I'm doing it. So many times, I think John did it a few days ago. So many times you get close, but you want that one more win. I've got to go just for 50 more or whatever. And then you bust out because you got greedy. What I want folks to see is the good, the bad, and the ugly of anything that I do, whether it's roulette, craps, blackjack, it doesn't matter, baccarat. I want everybody to see the whole gambit. There's going to be sometimes I'm going to just win, and I'm going to win quick. There's going to be sometimes I never am up, and I'm just going to go bust. And there's going to be times it's a dogfight, and there'll be times that I might get close to goal, but I keep going because that's how the show is designed. I want you to know that. It's on purpose. And then I go bust. And I was close. It's so you guys and gals can see this, and as things are happening, you can go, well, I wouldn't have done that. I would have got up. I would have done this. I would have done that. What it does is get your brain to think. You get to see something happening, and then you get to think. And that's what this is about. Now, since it's not an envelope show, what I've done, and I know you guys can't read this, it's upside down and whatnot, but it's paycheck or bust. I'm calling it steak or dog food. We're either going to win our goal and get some steak tonight, or we're not, and we're going to eat Alpo out of a flipping can, dog food. You know, or if you want to call it, hey, I get to sleep in a bed or a cardboard box in the alley. All right, steak or dog food. Well, my first show was last Sunday. It busted. We ate dog food that night, all right? So, and I'm just going to keep marks. Win, lose, whatever, okay? And that's all I'm going to do for that. Steak or dog food? All right, let me look at the board. I haven't been able to look at the board for a while. I got my computer to work. I'm still buying a new one, but anyway. Red Eye, hey, buddy. And I said hello to Cajun Craps. And the NFL, what? Ha! Well, you know, what do you say, Waylon? I can't believe you're over here watching me with the Chiefs playing tonight. Dual what? Justice Jen, my darling Jen. I am just so tickled when I see you. I am. I tell you, I just am. Dog food's more expensive. Well, yeah, probably some of this stuff probably is. So we could call it, you know, hey, sleep in a bed or cardboard box. You know what I'm saying? But I think we get the gist. I get to eat good, or I'm gonna fucking starve today. All right. So I got about 11 of you, and so we'll just go ahead and get started. What am I going to do tonight? Tonight I'm going to do the Hedgeless Horseman. This is John at Pro Craps and Greg at 555 Craps created this, and I'm trying to get around, do all the games, baccarat, whatnot, and in different strategies. So I'm gonna do that one. It was on my sheet to do. Anyway, this strategy right here, I've got lots of mixed emotions. So really, I'm talking to new people right now. You just watched my series, Gambling A to Z. This is not a bad strategy to begin. You can't really, if you're using money management, not like this show where I'm going to go bust or win $500. If you use it properly, you really can't get hurt that bad. Okay. And you can win a few bucks. But more importantly, what it does is it lets you scan the field. What's going on? Okay. And I think that's how John uses it. He starts off that way, and then he gets to see if it's hot, cold, whatever, and he can adjust. It's not the strategy that he's going to play throughout. So I do want to mention that. But it's an okay place for new people to start. Okay. Now, I've got a $4,000 bankroll. And again, on all my shows like this, I do it for a reason. It's not to copy Waylon. It's not to, everybody think I'm a big dog, whatever. It's if you're going to do anything, and you're trying to make consistent money day after day after day, you cannot, let me say it again, you cannot stay on that table. You cannot. Okay? So with a bigger bankroll, yes, it's more risk, but with a bigger bankroll, you can get what you need and get the hell out of Dodge. All right. Now, I'm playing with black chips, but it doesn't mean that you can't play it $10 or whatever the minimum is. You could do it 15s. All right. So I'm playing this with black chips. My goal is 500, not 450, not 475, 500. So I will either get to 500 and get to eat steak tonight, or we're going to go down. Okay. I could maybe get close to 2 shooters and get this $500. Okay. Or not. Just depends on how it plays out. But you could play it with any bankroll you want. John does it with 10 shooters. All right. So 10 times, I got 4,000. What am I doing? I'm doing 100 and 400 per shooter times 10 is $4,000. That's what I'm doing. But I'm giving myself a $500 goal this evening, and we'll do it. So how does it work? I'm going to pull out 4 chips just so I know what I'm doing. I'm going to just lay it right here on the field. That's not a bet. You only have 4 black chips per shooter. That's it. You don't just keep doing this. 4 per shooter. So he starts out with a don't pass. And then we'll just go ahead and roll it out. And it's pretty self-explanatory. It's very, very simple. He's no odds. Now, I know he's tweaked it over the months and months, and he can do it different ways. This is the original, how he did it, the original. So let's see if we can get a point. Let's see if we could dodge the come out. There's a 6. So we did dodge it. So the point is a 6. Now, I got 3 chips here. We're going to start coming out of the come, and they'll go up. All right. So right now, a 7 will win 2 times. All right. So this is also a great strategy for those quick 1, 2 and outs. And that happens a lot too. So here we go. There's a 9. So we slide that to the 9. Put that up here. At this level, if the 7 comes, we'd lose here, but win 2 here, we'd actually be up 100. So, and then when the other one comes up, well, you'll see. Here we go. There's a 5. So we'll slide this to the 5. Here's our last one. Okay. Right now, we'd even out if the 7 come. We'd win here, here, lose here, here, and we'd just be even for that guy. All right. So here we go. There's a 3. We lose here. Okay. We lose on the come on a 2 or a 3, just like the don't pass on the first roll. Remember, it's the same thing as the pass line. All right. So we lost that one. I'm down to 3 chips, but I'm not going to add any more. That's it. Well, we have to just have an outcome. So here we go. There's a 10, nothing to us. There's a 6. That's the point. So we lose this one. Now, these two, I want an outcome. I'm not coming out with a don't pass on a new shooter. I'm going to try to get an outcome. Maybe we can even this thing out. Okay, there's a 7. I would have lost a don't pass anyway. Okay, there's another 7. I'd have lost another don't pass. This is just wait for the outcome. There is a 9. We're going to hit that one because these are on when they're coming out of the come. So that one drops and we get 100. We'll put that there and then we'll just keep going. There's a 6. I'd like to hit a 5 and that'd even us out. There it is. 4, 1, 5. So really, we evened out. So that's another reason I sort of like this. You know, it's not bad. Now, we still have to wait for this point to settle. I know I'm going fast. There's the 9. Boom, boom, we're off. All right. New shooter. Here we go. So far, we haven't lost or won. There's a 5. There's a 7. 6, 1, 7. That's where you want them. All right. So we're going to win 100 on the come, and we'll win 100 on the don't pass. All right. I'm not even going to mess with these two. There's no reason to. There's no reason to just use 2 chips. Okay. So now we get to bring it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we started with. We're up 2 of the 500 that I need. Okay. That's a good thing. I got to go over here and turn my air conditioner on. The volume's going to be a little screwy. But boys and girls, it was 103 degrees here in Katy, Texas today. It's supposed to be 105 tomorrow. We get to the middle of September and it's still 105. I mean, it's been brutal. We're going to have a cold front come in next week and it's going to be in the mid 90s. How's that for a cold front? Mid 90s. Let me check the board real quick. Just reading. Skill. Dylan, what's up, my friend? I tried getting a hold of you the other day, but I couldn't. Let's say Biff. The combats do not lose on a 7. Combat is like the pass line on it. They don't. If they're out here and a 7 comes, you win. Sorry. All right, here we go. If you want to say something to me, put a KKG in front of it, KK something. All right, so here we go. Don't pass. Let's grab a point. There's a 12. That's a bar. We tie there. Okay, there's a 9. Boom. Point is a 9. Now we come out to the come. If I get a 7 now, that wins. That's like the first roll of a pass line. So I don't know what you're talking about. You lose it because you don't. All right, so here we go. There's a 9. We hit the point. That's sort of unfortunate because this will slide to the 9, but we're going to lose that one. All right. We got 2 left. Now this is where I'm not sure how John does it, but I'm not going to come out of the dump now. I'm just going to come out of the calm and see if we can make that work. All right. So there's an 8. We take that one, throw it here. There's a 4. And we'll do our last one. And there's the 7 out. So, you lose these 2, you win 1. Alright? That's over with. Again, if I put these back in my rack, I'm dead even. Dead even. So I lost a few. Oh well. Here we go. There's another 5. Come out to the come. There's an 8. It's very simple too to do this. These are pretty much all self-serving bets, except when the dealer slides it up here, and you can just plug and chug, man. It ain't hard to understand it. There's an 8. So we get paid on the 8. And the 8 comes up, we'll put that there, like so. There's a 4. So now we have a don't 5, a +4, and a +8. A do 4, do 8, and a no 5. Okay, there's the 8. We get paid there. Now let's hit the 4. There's a 7 out. Okay, so we lose there, win there, and we get to bring that back. So if we take our 4, there's our rack. We're +200 again. It's a lot of back and forth. It's a lot of little grind. But what's happening during this process, you're getting to sort of get a feel in the flow of the table. All right, so anyway, let's go ahead and bring these 4 out. Don't pass. There's a 3. You love to see those on the come out. So that's an automatic win. You gotta love that. Now, I think John will double it up, but I'm not. I'm just playing this as straight as you can. Okay, there's a 9. There's an 8. Very simple. There's a 4. Now the only problem with come bets, you gotta hit these puppies twice, and you don't get the 2 to 1. You know, you don't get anything but flat money. But the whole deal is you get another shot at winning on a 7 or 11. So, but anyway, I digress. Here we go. There's an 8. So we'll bring that down. Pay me. There's a 5, means nothing. Whoops, this 8 came up here. Sorry, y'all. Hard for me to deal and teach at the same time. That last 8, I think I just screwed that up. Oh well, if I did, I did. Don't yell. There's a 6. I might have double dipped on that 8. There's a 5. If I did, I'm sorry. There's another 5. There's a yo 11. There's a 3. There's a 12. Boy, a lot of 5. Another 5. This is a 5 variant. Okay, this is where people go, oh man, 5's out there. Let's hop that 5. All right, go ahead, hop it. There's a 9, you lose. So, all right, there's the 9. That sort of sucked because we're going to lose that 100. We're off. We're going to leave it alone. Let these resolve. We got a 4 and an 8. And there's a 7. So, alright, let's put our 4 back. So we're up 100. And we've never so far had to dip further than our first guy. Okay, there's a 10. There's a 6. There's a 12. We lose on the 12 in the com. We got one more bullet right there. And there's a 6. So we go on. This comes off. Pays us. And now we just have to wait for the outcome. We have a 6 and a don't 10. There's a 5. There's an 8. A 4. A 9. So come on, 6. Let's get a 6, then a 7. There's another 5. There's the 7. We lose here, pick it up there. Like so. We tied for that round. Now you're wishing you was watching the football. Here we go. There's a 5. That's why I think it's fairly safe. There's a 6. We've had a lot of rolls, and we're up 100, so, 9. You know I like safe. There's a yo 11. We win here. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. Okay, there's the 7 out. These lose. Pay there. So, there's our starting 4. I'm up 200. Let me check the board a little bit. I'm just seeing if anybody wants me. Yeah, darling, you can add, yeah. It's not what you could do or can't do. Not this show. This show is what it is. I mean, it's not about what you can do. Sorry. Still don't want to watch football, Cajun. Alright, nobody's talking to me, so here we go. Don't pass. Oh, boo. 7, we lose. Boo. There's a 9. So we're short bullet. There's the 7. You pick up 1, you pick up 1. There's our 4. We're up 3. We're inching our way. There's a 10. There's a 4. There's a 10. So that sort of sucks. This will come up to the 10. This will come off. We lose the don't pass. Okay. Now, again, this is where I don't know what John does. He can come, this last one, come out the don't, but I think I'm just going to save it and come out of the come. There's a 6. Let's just come out of the come and see if we can have some good rolls. There's a 10. That comes down. That slides up. That gets paid. Now, let's get another 4 and another 10. That'll be a good thing. There's a 2 And since I didn't go on the don't pass, the 6, it doesn't bother me at all. I just need a 4 and 10. There's a 5. That would be nice. There's a yo 11. Another yo 11. Mid-mo yo. There's a 2. There's a 10. You gotta love it. Now let's get a 4 and close this puppy out. See where we're at. There's a 3. Come on, 4. There's another 10. And yes, every time I'm going to do this show, you know, paycheck or bust, I'm not rooting for it to bust. I want it to do its thing, but naturally I want to see something win. I just do. There's a 6. Okay, point got hit. This is on. So here we go. There's a 7. All right. Let's see where we're at. There's our bankroll. We're at 300. I mean, we are inching our way. But so far, I haven't went any deeper than this. We need 2 more 100, man. Okay, there's a yo 11. There's a 5. There's the 7. That's what we wanted. And I'm not going to do anything with this one chip except rack it. We're at $400. Anybody talking to me? Nope. Alright. So, our original first shooter is out here. I've got 400. All I need is $100. Now, alright, this is a perfect time for me to reiterate what I said at the beginning of the show. If you were really doing this for a daily paycheck, that's close enough. Okay? Or this $400 is close enough. Take your money and run. Hell, 300 was close enough. Alright? But now we need 1 more 100. Wouldn't it be ironic if we started going backwards because we got greedy? Again, but that's the show. I have to be greedy because that's the show by design. Okay? I'm going to get that goal or I'm going to bust. Alright? But I want you guys to know the difference. Okay? Between this show and reality. Reality is you'd have been off this table as soon as you got to about 3. Okay? Definitely now. There's no reason to risk any more money when you've made 400 flipping dollars. There's no reason for it other than this show. Alright? So, here we go. We need 1 more 100. Let's see if we can get there. There's a 5. I'm getting a lot of 5 points. There's a 6. There's a 12. Whoops. There's a 4. All right. There's a 5. We just went down 2. All right, now we're into where we need this. We're even again, except for these 2. If these go down, we were at 400, and we're going to be down a couple. We'll still be a couple hundred up, I think, but still, you're seeing this live. There's a 9. Let's see if we can get the 4 and the 6. There's the 7. Ain't going to happen. All right, at the beginning of this shooter, we were up $400. And in reality, you'd have got the hell out. Just please believe me. But now, we just lost. We're even. This is why I'm doing this show this way, so you guys can see this crap. Okay? You could have been out of here with a good profit, but no. We had to get that 1 more 100. Of course, my show, we have to do it. But anyway, It's so you can see it. So now you got to start off flipping over. There's the 9. There's the 7. That did come in a good time. So now we're up 200. That was a decent turn of events. Okay, there's another 9. 6. A 6. So this comes up, this comes down, gets paid. There's a 10. Whoops, this would have been out here, and this would have went to the 10. Sorry. There's a 10. That's a good thing. Now let's get that 6. Stay away from the 9. There's the 6. Alright, now we have to have that resolve. Let's hope for a 7 out. There's a 6. 7 out. It worked for us. Let's see where we're at. There's our 4,000. We made it. $600. We made $100 over. Now, again, you could take that $100 excess, break it into 5s, do whatever the hell you want to, but I'm not doing that. So tonight we got steak. We're 1-1, and we made it on that one. But it didn't have to go that way. We were up 400. We got greedy, and we could have just went backwards. It could happen. So please, when you guys watch this show, understand that I have to do it so you can see good, bad, and ugly. I have to. But I'm always going to tell you too, you should be out at this moment. Gone. All right? Just so you know the difference. All right, so we hit it. That'll make John feel good. We hit our goal, and the show is over. You guys can go back to Kansas City Chiefs, huh? Let's see here. Well, AZ, now I'm just going to read some stuff. What's up, AZ, my man? Jen is still here. I can't believe it. AZ is showing video of Mid-Mo-Yo tonight. Yeah, I know there's a lot going on tonight. Perfect sequence. Yes, it was, Jen. You got to see the perfect one instead of the bad one. Yes, sir. Steak. Yippee. All right. So, it took us... What did it take us, y'all? Where is my... 33 minutes, okay? Again, I'm going to reiterate something. Bigger bankroll means you can lose more money. Yes, it does. But at the same time, it allows you to bet bigger and get the hell out of here. You guys, I know especially you new people, I know you're probably not quite understanding that, but you got to go with the biggest bankroll you can. You just have to. If you want a chance to beat this crap. All right? Now, however, watch this. Let's say we had 25s instead. This is a bonus. All right. Let's say you were only going to do 25s. What do you need to start? if you're not going to do black. All right, so you need $1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 shooters, right? So you need $1,000. This time, I'm not going to roll it. I'm just showing you something. You come out with 4 green. Well, I won $500, so that's, 5 black. You would have won. You'd have put that back, and you'd have won 5 green. That is same. So you'd have won $125. You wouldn't have had a $500. You'd only had $1,000, so your goal might have been 100, 100 and a quarter. It's all the same if you go by the percentages. But most people can't win just $100 and pay all their bills. They can't. I couldn't, when I was gambling for a living, So, just think about that bankroll. I'm just telling you, the bigger bankroll, the bigger bets, so you can make your $300 quick and get out. Okay, use your money management and discipline. I can't preach that enough, y'all. All right, let's see if there's anybody that wants me for anything. Well, I don't necessarily, Biff, like combating. I really don't. I don't like the fact that you got to hit it twice, and then the 7 wipes everything up here out. I mean, we could have just as easily had our 4, right? We did that. It goes here, here, and here. Okay? Then the 7 comes. You lose all that, you win that. You go down 2. Okay? Or we could have been this way. All right? Say the point was a 5. Watch this. This could happen too. The point is a 5. You got 3 of them set. You're 7 out. Wabbo. So you lose all these. You still have that 5, and then the damn 5 comes. And you lose all $400. Now, I don't think that necessarily will happen all the time. And you got one more thing you have to remember. This is just one night. Can I do something on one night? So to you new people, don't take anything, any strategy I do. I don't care if I kick ass. I did very well. Made $600. Did it. We had to work, but we got there. Let me get rid of these. We never went past the first shooter. That's as far as we ever got. We always did the first guy. And that ain't gonna happen all the time either on this or anything. So, hell, I don't even know what my point is. But anyway, learn from everything that I do. That's my big thing to you guys. So do you like it and would you play it? Well, Jen, that's a loaded question. I like it for what it does. Okay? Because I know I'm not going to get killed with it. Because most of the time I may be up a little bit, down a little bit, and it's going to even itself out until something really nice happens or something really bad happens. I like it for the fact that it's very, very simple. All right? I mean, give me a break. 4 chips. Do your thing. Just do your thing. It's easy. Self-serving. The only thing you have to wait on is the dealer to pay you. So I like it because I'm not going to get crushed. You know how long it probably would have took to lose $4 grand that way? I'd be here all night probably. So I like it for those reasons. I like it because I can scan, see what the flow of the board is. I don't necessarily like convex. but it's not bad. There's a lot of rotten ones. A lot of that stuff, and I know John has a show too. He's trying to prove his point with monster rolls and all that. So it's, just like I think Skill said, or somebody said, well, I'd be doing a 6 or 8. I'd be doing that. Again, you do whatever you want to do. That just ain't this show. You guys got to understand that. So what you woulda, coulda, and shoulda done is irrelevant to this particular show. But could you add the 6? You can do whatever you want. That's the beauty in this stuff. However, where me and John do disagree is that excess. I don't like all this across. I just don't. I'm more of a dark person. I like the dark side. But that was a long-winded answer, Jen. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, for what it's designed to do, especially on short rolls, and we had a few. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, if I had to rate it, it's a good strategy. It ain't the best bomb in the world, but it's good for what it was designed to do. How did that help? Or you're a lawyer? Did I just skate that question? Let's see. AZ bankroll is everything. And I don't have a don't on every shooter, Biff. No, I got those 4 chips. That's it. I got 4. If I got stuff up here and that don't goes down, I ain't putting it back with some more money. It's those 4 per shooter. That's actually okay too. You can't just be in that perpetual slump and lose perpetually. It's really not bad. Let's see. Well, Red Eye, when you say there's no way I'm putting $100 on the don't pass, I get it, brother. But this strategy, what are you going to do? Start with a quarter, and you want $500 or $600? I don't know that you can do it. It just take forever. But when you go, I wouldn't do this or I wouldn't do that, it's all good. We don't have to be robots, right? That's another reason my show exists. Remember I said in the beginning, I want you to think. See what goes on with all these different strategies and think. Now, I'll tell you what I think, but more importantly, it's what do you think? It's your money. It's your logic. It's your theory. Remember? The big 4, little 3? Theory, logic, trends. I got my own theory, my own logic. Nobody is right and nobody is wrong at this stuff. You gotta believe me. At the end of the day, it's bankroll, money management, and discipline. I don't know how much more to hammer that. I don't. It's get your money, get your goal, and get the frickin' out. Get out. And do it any way you want to. I don't care. All right? And nobody on this side of the camera is going to call anybody an idiot or anything like that. Maybe a difference of opinion, but that's all. We all have our thing. Live and let live. Do what you do, baby. You know what I mean? Just protect the bankroll. That's all I beg you. Protect this thing. All right. Let's see here. All right. I guess that's all everybody said to me. All right, folks. 43 minutes. I'm done. That's it. Thank you guys for joining me. Go back and watch football. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you need me, I won't see all this till tomorrow. But if you need me, email me, KennosGambling@gmail.com. I'll be back next Thursday. Have no clue what I'm going to do, but we're 1-1. We got to eat steak once, and we ate Alpo dog food once. All right? So I'm having fun. I hope you are. Thank you very, very much. And until the next time we meet, be great.